It's 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
For Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti, when we normally talk to Paul and then sometimes Chaz, maybe the topic, maybe this guy's a specialist in toplessness. We want to welcome to the show for the very first time, attorney Ben Berry. Mr. Berry, thanks for coming on.
Ben, I am a specialist in this topic, so you've got the right guy.
Is Chaz on paternity leave?
He is. He just had his third child and healthy baby boy, so we're all rooting for Chaz from afar today.
He's got 3 boys.
Amazing.
That's
amazing.
All right, thanks.
So, Ben, this story kind of came out on, I think, Sunday or Monday. They posted it, Channel 10 posted it on Facebook, and they blocked out the photos and everything. But something struck me when I read this story. It's legal in New York. They weren't arrested. It's legal in New York. My question:
it's legal to be topless.
Topless in New York.
Yeah.
But if they were in the track, or if they were, in another place of business of some sort, could I literally go anywhere topless if I were a female?
No, it doesn't apply necessarily to private places. But the law in New York State under Section 24501 prevents people from, or is intended to prevent people from toplessness, particularly women, in public places. But there have been court cases that have developed that law to basically say the only time that women are prevented from going topless in public places are if they're topless for a commercial reason, or if it's lewd, if it's sexually suggestive in some way. The statute, as it's written, treats men and women differently. Men can walk around with their shirt off in most places. There are stores that say you can't come in here, no shirt, no shoes, no service. And that's okay. It's a private place of business. They have the ability to keep people out if they want to, based on certain criteria.
You said it, too. You said way back, that the law the law kind of was intended for women. There's no way in this country we can make a law intended for any gender, right?
That's correct. Well, you can make laws that are specifically catered to genders, but there has to be a substantial government interest at risk, and the law has to be specifically catered to try to address that risk. So there is a much higher standard when the government says there's a difference between men and women, and we're going to prohibit women or men from doing one particular thing that the other sex can do. So if the government is going to endeavor in writing those types of laws, they have to be very carefully written. And it can't just be a sort of a blanket prohibition that was enacted by the New York State Legislature with 25.
If a guy can do it, a woman should be able to do it, is how I interpret where we are these days. But
all right, so bottom line, Ben, Empire State Plaza, Alive at 5, Thursday night. My wife goes and watches the performance topless. Is that legal or not?
Legal.
Wow.
Let's do that. Can we do that?
I'll have to
what
talk
time you guys going to be there?
All right.
All right, so why is it a story then? Why is it in the news?
Because I think it's in the news because
breast cancer awareness.
There's breast cancer awareness. There's a lot of groups raising awareness. There's a lot of attention that probably rightfully so should be directed at women's breasts and health awareness issues. But also there is other trends and movements that are overlaying what ultimately was the court's decision in 1992, and that's, normalization of
I have a dream, you guys. I have a dream where men and women, young and old,
That's it.
can all go topless and eventually all go bottomless. Did you hear about the guy on the plane the other day?
Did he go bottomless?
Took his clothes off like Richard
crazy.
Patrick from
That's crazy.
Filter. Just got naked and went and talked to a stewardess.
No, it's Attorney Ben Berry from Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti clearing it up. So now we know the law, and there is no law.
Yeah, right.
So we appreciate it.
Exactly. So there you go. Topless away, everybody.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben. Good to talk to you, man. Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
It's 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
Quinn and Cantera, mornings on PYX 106.